Good morning, Max. Mr. Unlimited, Scott, Mr. Barkley. Good morning, Dennis. Brother Bob. Miss Mayla, good morning. Yeah, my fat fingers do the request, Dennis. I'm sorry. Miss Mayla tried to help me, and I confused what she said, and we kind of went back and forth. I'll figure it out one day. I don't ask for very many songs, but Hotel California kind of sounded good this morning, and you did a good job. Gene, good morning. Mr. Jerry, good morning. Mr. Bell, Mr. Hatmaker, good morning. Mr. Jackrabbit FPV, Mr. Scott. Lance, good morning. Johnny, thank you for the coffee. Get me a little old sip right quick. A few people still putting in. I hope they're careful. That guy's a little bit too far to the left. I'm gonna have to bow down and watch him. Hope he don't get his trailer stuck. They're looking at it. Good stuff. Lance, good morning. Good to see you, buddy. Mr. Bell, let's see. Man, y'all slipped on in here pretty quick. Yeah, my sunrise is 6:59, and it is here. But it's kind of cloudy this morning, which is fine with me because it's hot yesterday. It's supposed to be 99 today with a 40% chance of storms today. I don't need them. I don't need a storm. I need the rain. Last Sunday afternoon, we had a storm come through, and it blowed a big old limb and fell on my other house. So in the middle of the rainstorm, I was down there trying to stop up 6 holes. Got them all stopped up. Not too much damage, but damage enough. But we'll get it fixed and go on. Mr. Jerry, good morning. Hey, Joe, Fodaleo. Oh, I'll get with Dennis. We're going to write you a rendition of that song, Joe. Mr. Hatmaker, good morning, man. Mr. Ronnie, God bless. Y'all think about old Mr. Ronnie. He fixing to go under the scalpel. Get him a new tattoo. Gonna be about 35 pieces of rope. I guess they still stitch it together with rope. Yep, he found the hole. Now he's come out of the hole. That's interesting. I'll read y'all this morning. I found a pretty cool little article. Let me find it again right quick. It's Del Rio out of Val Verde County. Lieutenant Jack T. Laughlin. And when I read this, I know some of y'all are going to remember this. Born in Del Rio on September 17th, 1914, Jack Thomas Laughlin graduated from Del Rio High School and earned a degree from the University of Texas. In 1940, he joined the Army Air Corps, and the following year received his pilot's wings in Stockton, California. On January 29, 1942, during World War II, his B-17 Flying Fortress was shot down over the Java Sea in the Indonesian islands. The United States Army, that ain't what I wanted to read. I wanted to read about Randolph Anderson. Laughlin Air Force Base, we all know where that's at. United States Air Force pilot Rudolph Anderson was the only American airman shot down during the Cuban Missile Crisis. He was born in 1927 in South Carolina. Anderson joined the military in 1951 and soon began flying reconnaissance missions during the Korean conflict. Stationed at Laughlin Air Force Base in 1957, he was here when the Cuban Missile Crisis developed in October 1962. On October 27th, while piloting a U-2 plane over Cuba to provide surveillance of a medium-range ballistic missile site under construction, anti-aircraft fire hit his plane, killing him. The Air Force decorated posthumously in 2001 renamed Laughlin's Operation Building Anderson Hall. He's buried in South Carolina. I don't remember the Cuban Missile Crisis other than through my history books, but I had no idea the guy that got shot down was from Texas, stationed at a Laughlin Air Force Base. So anyway, little tidbit of history. Oh, you've already had it, Mr. Ronnie. Okay, sir. Yeah. Shoot, hang in there, dude. Get a hold of Ronnie. Rodney. He still got his knife. He cut his own stitches out. He ain't never been back to doctor since he had it done. I just got a question. Did you go buy your new Ford pickup like Rodney did before he had his surgery? Hey, Ben, good morning. How you doing? Well, he got his boat in the water. And the lake may have come up a little bit because it was, like I say, I got a 1/2 inch of rain, and some places got, I've heard from 5 inches to a 1/2 inch. Let's go check the island out. That'd give me a kind of a, Mr. Barkley, that'd give me kind of an idea of where we're at. I kind of like this gray morning, especially when you didn't put an SD card in your bird. I smooth forgot. I kept seeing this little red light on my, Miss Carolyn, good morning, on my screen here, and I'll show y'all. See, it's red. That means there's no SD card. Chris left the SD card. It's in his computer. Hey, Mad Props, good morning. I got another SD card. I just was lazy and didn't bring it back down. Just a little lazy, didn't bring it back. Whoa, hang on there, dude. These guys are bored. They're going out. The other little island is showing up a little more. You can walk from one point to the other. Still get your feet wet. Boy, that Wi-Fi interference is just crazy over here. All these big nice homes over here all got Wi-Fi, so that jacks with my bird. That's why it does that sometimes. It is just no clay. It's, if it looks this hazy on here, it's just this hazy in real time. I guess everybody got to see the blue moon. It was actually red when it come up. I tried to get a picture of it. I put my drone up and took a bunch of pictures. I just never could get the daggum thing to do right. DeMarco, good morning. Miss Jenna, good morning. How you doing this morning? For some reason, all your stuff started showing up in my feed yesterday, Jenna. I don't know why, but that was a cool ride on Fifi. I got to see the B-29 last year dock come to Athens. Not Athens, but come to Tyler at Little Air Show. And yeah, a ride is definitely, if it gets close again, I'm probably gonna splurge and take a ride because it looks like you had a good time. Just to hear the noise and feel the history of the aircraft. And I believe Fifi actually flew in World War II. If I read my history right, Doc did not. Doc was sitting in the boneyard for target practice. And fortunately, nobody was good enough to destroy it. So they restored that dude. Doc is beautiful. Doc is pretty. Fifi is pretty too. Fifi actually got to shoot his guns and drop bombs. So I've been kind of trying to catch up with your stuff, Jenna. I know you're a fan of flight. It's pretty cool. And there's the sun. Ooh, what a dot. Let me see if I missed anybody. Joe Fodolio. That dude, he's a tile layer. He's a roof inspector. And he's also talented with this water dipping. If you ain't seen it, you need to go check out Joe. Because he does a great job at that dipping in that water. And he's got a couple of shorts out, and that's really fun to watch. 20 years ago when that first come about, that was a special, talent. And it is to do something like that and make it stick and make it look pretty. It's pretty cool. Hey, Frank Rizzo, good morning. Jason, good morning, man. How you doing? I'm gonna stop what I'm doing, y'all. I'm gonna make Jason a moderator right quick. It's good to see you this morning. Thank you for stopping by. Trucker Steve, good morning. And he can fly the POS pretty good. And he can fly Carbon too. I seen him fly Scott's. Scott gave him the keys and said, okay, you're 16 now. Go and have fun. And boy, did he have fun. Like he'd been flying for years. Oh, me. There's my son. Let me go through the chat right quick. I'm going to make sure I've not missed anybody. If I have, uh, I apologize. Happy birthday to those that had birthdays last week and anniversaries and all the such. And I know Jimmy Buffett meant a lot to a lot of people yesterday, and he passed away yesterday. He was a good dude. Always enjoyed his music. Always put a smile on your face, and it was good. It was good to always listen to his song. The Jolly Mind was a book that I read to my kids when they were little, and I'll never forget that book. I hope the boys still have it. It was a good book. We read it, man, many times, and would listen to the. I'm trying to think I think it was a CD that come with it. Good stuff. Let's see here. Y'all don't forget Johnny Droneflyer. He let me have a cup of coffee earlier. I snuck in there and got a cup. But I think I'm gonna call it because it's just boring this morning. There's no boring sky. We might do a boat chase here. I still got plenty of battery. This guy here's fixing to roll out. The young man that I know that's a guide over here, he's still doing a lot of crappie fishing. So 25 a day per person. He's usually got 2 people on his boat every day. They usually get their limits. CD came. Yeah, that's right, Lance. Yeah, it's good stuff. Now, Jerry, I flew on the bridge one time about 5 years ago. I won't do it again. Not with this bird. Now, if I had my FPV drone out here, yeah, I'd go. As a matter of fact, that'd be fun to power loop this thing. I wonder if I get in trouble for power looping the bridge. Yeah, when I went under it, Jerry, all the sensors shut off because it lost GPS, and I was going fast enough that when I went under it, I got through the other side. But it freaked me out there for a minute, and I got nervous. And I know they don't fish off the bridge, but there's been enough traffic under it now. I'm scared to death there's a fishing line or something hanging from it that I can't see. So no bridge flying with my Phantom. But I've been thinking about coming over here and flying FPV. I think that would look pretty cool. Fly out to the island, make a loop, come back. Wow, have all this Joe, where's Joe Merchant? Okay. Yep. Yeah, we listened to the Jolly Mind on. If we take a little old day trip, it was always played. Man, I tell you what, they're in a hurry to get the boat in the water, but they ain't in a hurry to leave. Let's see. Think about those that need our little thoughts and prayers, everybody. Oh, yeah, see, there's a good picture now. Watch this. No SD card. I got it in case, so it ain't as good as it is on SD card. Come on, man. These people want me to chase a little old boat action. I'm waving at him, telling him to go on, guys. Let's see here. I think I've seen everybody. Appreciate y'all stopping in. Thank y'all for chasing us around. Dennis, enjoy your vacation. Enjoy getting to wear your coat a month earlier. You said it's 63 there this morning. It was like 70. I think it was 77 when I got in the truck this morning. .77 with a high of 99. Chance of rain. Yeah, and all over Florida folks, it was in the hurricane this week. Man, that dude, when it come on shore, it didn't stop. It kept going. It didn't dally around. It just rolled on Mississippi, as they say. I checked on a few people. Scott's daughter had some damage at their house. Talked to Dan. I think it went a little further north of him. It come on up in the Scott's neighborhood pretty good. All right, guys, I'm going to let y'all go drink coffee with Johnny. I'm going to call it a morning, and I appreciate you guys following me, sticking around and listening to my head run. And y'all have a good week, and we'll catch y'all next Sunday somewhere. And thank y'all so much for following us around. That guy was hollering. I thought he was hollering at me. Good enough. You guys take care, man. We'll catch y'all next time. Thank y'all so much. Y'all have a good one. Have a good one.